take up a final vote on the War Powers Resolution this week, with only a simple majority vote needed to pass. Joining me now ahead of all of that is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Senator, it's good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. And I want to get your reaction to what we just heard from Reza Pahlavi. But first, can you tell me about this war resolutions? Why is the Senate trying to clip President Trump's wings at a time that the world is getting more dangerous? We just saw what's going on right now in Iran.
The War Powers Act was passed in 1973 by a bunch of liberal Democrats. It's a power grab by the Congress against the commander-in-chief. Every president since 1973 has rejected the idea that Congress can substitute our judgment for theirs. So what these five are good friends. They're creating a situation where you have 535 commander-in-chiefs, not one. There's never been a court case in the history of the country where a military operation was terminated by the Supreme Court because Congress didn't approve. There have been 130 military operations by the commander-in-chief without congressional approval. So here's my point. You're creating a disaster for the country. If a member of Congress doesn't like what the president's doing as commander-in-chief militarily, cut off funding for that operation. We have power of the purse. You can do that. If you think the president doing something illegally, you can impeach him. But we can't have a situation where Congress becomes commander-in-chief. That would be a disaster. This is an unconstitutional power grab. To my colleagues, you're doing a lot of damage. You're emboldening our enemies. You're restricting President Trump. Unconstitutionally sound, doing a lot of damage. Stop it.
Senator, over the weekend, you tweeted about Iran.
Can I have one thing, one last thing?
Yes.
I've been a military lawyer for 33 years. I was a judge, advocate in the Air Force. I was a prosecutor, defense attorney, military judge. I feel comfortable talking about this. What you're doing is wrong. Go ahead.
Senator, over the weekend, you tweeted to the Iranian leadership, the Khomeini regime. You said, if you hurt the people, if you kill protesters, this will not go unchallenged. What are you saying? Do you want America to go into Iran and take out the Ayatollah?
I don't want a military invasion of Iran. I don't want any boots on the ground. But President Trump has chosen wisely to be with the protesters. He's the first president since 1979 to pick the people over the Ayatollah. President Trump says, if you continue to kill your people, all hell will break out, all hell to pay. That's as strong as when Reagan said, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. President Trump is not Obama. He picked the people over the Ayatollah. Here's what's going to happen. We got to make action match the words. I'm looking for action, not an invasion, that will do three things. Be a game changer. The people will be emboldened. The Ayatollah will be deterred. If we don't create deterrence.
Please subscribe to our official channel, USA News,